Hello and welcome back to another On the Road edition of Maddie's Rap. I'm your host, the multiple award-winning author Matt D. Talford, author of a couple of amazing books that I will tell you about at the end of this video. Today, we want to jump right into the subject matter. Why does the soul incarnate? Okay? And I promise y'all this time, this is not going to be a long video, but I cannot start it without thanking a very special group of people, my new and returning subscribers. You guys rock. You guys mean the world to me. The channel continues to grow and thrive because of you guys' positive energy, your feedback, your comments, your likes, your shares. I love you guys. I do. I typically save the love till the end of the video, but I'm going to give y'all some right now. I love y'all. Family, let's keep it going. Let's keep it growing. Now, on to today's subject matter. Why does the soul incarnate? Real simple. I told y'all this was going to be a short video. The soul comes here to learn and to grow. We come here to learn and to grow. Now, for those of you who buy into this religious theory of you live one time and you are your body, and you have the ability to sell your soul and all kind of crazy stuff like that. Listen, let's drop all of that. All right, y'all have seen enough of my videos to know that my position on this is that the soul is eternal. It is your body that is temporary. Okay, so if the soul is eternal, why would you come here one time, be judged on what you did in this lifetime, and then go away forever to either heaven or hell? Somebody drop that in the comments for me, because I've been missing that for a long time. I mean, I sort of believed in it some time ago when I was a little boy, but it just never resonated. If anything, it made me afraid. It made me afraid of messing up, and that's exactly what the church wants. The church wants you in fear. When someone's afraid of you, or if I'm afraid of you, it's very easy for you to control me. So we can drop that control mechanism right now. The soul itself is eternal. Now that we understand and we've established that the soul is eternal, why does the soul incarnate? Simple, to learn and to grow. So there's a video I want you guys to watch. I'll put the link in the description box below. It is a video I did. It was either earlier this year or late last year. But it was a breakdown of the Hebrew word safar, okay? It would be pronounced in English as safar, but we know that, and there's something I probably could have included in there. Safari, wow. Anyway, y'all know I'm big on vibrations. I'm big on the vibrations and sounds of words. Vowels can kind of mask the original vibrations, but when you're dealing with an Afro-Shemitic language that in its origin had no vowel characters. There were no characters for vowel sounds. The vowels are built in. In other words, take my name, Matthew. Take the A and the E out. You can still say Matthew. It's just not going to have an emphasis on the vowels. Instead of it being Matthew, it's Matthew. The emphasis is on the consonants. I'm going to do a whole nother video on the power of vibration with words. I'll do a whole nother video on that. But for now, I want y'all to check that video out because I'm breaking down the Hebrew word safar. Safar, if you take the vowels out, you're left with suffer. What does that sound like? Suffer. It's the same word, okay? The Hebrew word safar is, it means book. It's the word for book. What do you do with a book? You learn. What happens when you suffer? You learn from those things that you suffer from. So it's the same vibration, the same meaning, all right? So our soul comes here to learn. When you see somebody suffering, rather than feel sorry for them, maybe just look at it and wonder if their soul actually signed up for that. And I'm sorry for the handshake, y'all. I'm in this car and it's, you know how it is. And I've been lifting a lot of weights lately, so my hand is shaking a little bit. But anyway, your soul comes here to learn, and it comes to grow. So think of your soul as, and by the way, this ain't your whole soul. This is not my entire soul right here in my body. I know that's going to sound crazy, but let me explain. You have what's called an oversoul. Have you guys heard of the terms conscious, subconscious, and superconscious? Your superconscious is the all-knowing part of your soul. Yes, you do have an all-knowing part of your soul. Now, for those of you who are religious and you think I'm trying to compare us to the God, Big G, okay, Big G, big O, Big D, all right? I won't even get into the whole argument about the names and the proper names. We're just going to use God for this video, okay? I'm not comparing us to Big G, Big God, okay? I'm not. when I say all-knowing. What I mean by that is I don't have knowledge of everything there is in the world. I do not. Now, if something is revealed to me that came from something else or somewhere else, but I'm not all-knowing like that. However, your soul is all-knowing with regards to you and what your purpose is. And your soul is also all-knowing with regards to whatever team you're with, your soul group. Your soul group. We exist in a realm that is not here on this earth. Our souls, what you see, what you're experiencing, what you're hearing when I'm talking to you is only a part of that. So that is the part of me that came here to learn, to grow, or to complete some divine mission. That's the other part. A lot of people don't talk about, okay? Some souls don't come here to learn every lifetime. Some souls are advanced souls. They come here for a divine mission, a divine purpose, to help humanity in some type of way, to help increase the earth's vibrations. The earth in its origin was created to be a planet of love, peace, and harmony. But then I won't get into I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not. We know that is not the overall state of the earth right now. But the earth is the earth is in the midst of a great transition back to that. You can look at I got another video I did on the divine feminine. We know that the earth is feminine energy. Earth itself is feminine energy. All right? You got the 4 elements. Earth is a little bit of astrology. Earth, water, air, and fire. Air and fire are masculine energies. Earth and water are feminine energies. They nourish, okay? They nourish. Now, getting back to, I got a little bit off topic there. Getting back to my point, some souls are advanced souls that come here to create, to fulfill some divine purpose. Those souls come here for something different other than, now, part of that still might be learning, but at the end of your learning, boom, it's time to go. Let's knock out what we came here to knock out so we can get up out of here and go do whatever we were doing before we got here, okay? This is work, y'all. This is either work or it's school, and in some cases, it's play. So I do believe there are souls that incarnate, that you see these souls, they just seem like they just got it. They're just having a blast and having a party their whole life. We don't know what they're going through, but, maybe they did their learning, maybe they did their suffering, maybe they did their growing in another body at another time in history. And because they exceeded their requirements, they were gifted with another lifetime where they just had it easy. Your soul is already eternal. Don't let anybody fool you. So you incarnate to fulfill a purpose. This is a portion. This is not the entirety of my soul, of who I am. I don't even like to say my soul, because then that sounds like the soul itself is a possession. And it's not. It just is. It is. All right? Your body is a possession. I have a body. I don't have a soul because I am the soul. You have a body. You don't have a soul because you are the soul. Understand what that means. That would be like, y'all know I like food. That would be like a fish sandwich if it could talk, saying, I have fish. Like, no, you are fish. You have a bun, okay? You have a bun that makes you a fish sandwich, but you are fish. You have a plate that makes you a fish entree, but you are fish. So that would be, you know what I mean? That'd be like a car saying, I have a car. No, you don't. You are the car. You have tires. You have a road that you drive on. It's the same with the soul, okay? You are the soul that has the body. When this body expires, when your work or your lessons are complete or incomplete in some cases, you exit the vehicle and you're graded on what you did. How did you perform? All right? Guys, go and watch I'm gonna put links in the videos because this is building on those. I want you guys to understand that if you're watching this video now and I have not yet published the twin flame video, this is a prerequisite. You need to understand that the soul is eternal before you can even begin to understand. And I say twin flame because that's trendy. A lot of people are talking about it. Oh, what's a twin flame? Do I have a twin flame? Where's my twin flame? I'm gonna get into that in another video. I'm not. Y'all wait, you don't want to miss that one. Trust me. And if you're watching this, I don't know, 2 weeks after the original date of publication on this video, you can click the description to see what the publication date is. then that video is already there, and I will have a link to that video in the description box as well. So y'all go through the links in the description box and check it out. But to wrap this up, to summarize things, you come here to learn. You come here to grow. Well, let's talk about the growth part real quick before I get off here. Let's say, oh no, you know what? Let's say this. Let's make it simpler. I'm a runner, and I want to get my athletic or my athletic event is the mile, and so I want to lower my time to get faster. What do? I go out and I train and get faster. Okay. Or a better example is, tell you what. Let's use the car example. Tires. All right. You get a flat tire. What do? You get out. You put the spare on. You take the flat and you put it in the trunk. What happens next? You take that flat to the tire repair place, Earth, so that tire can be repaired and it can then go back onto the car. That is the portion of us. The part of your soul is like the tire. It is not the entire car, okay? It's like the tire that goes off to get repaired. It is like the athlete that goes to get strengthened. It's the legs. Let's call it the legs. Your legs are not your whole body. So what do you want to do? If you want to increase your ability to squat, how much weight you can squat, you go and train. You train your legs. You're not training your arms so that you can squat more. You train your legs. So that is how this soul energy works. You are a portion of your greater soul. Your oversoul is all-knowing. Your oversoul knows the mission. Your oversoul knows why you came here, okay? Your consciousness, the part of your soul that we experience when we talk to each other, when we listen to others, that part of our souls, that part is not aware of what we came here to do typically when we are born. Why? Because if you knew the answers to the test, how could you learn? How could you grow? It would be like going to school and being forced to sit in class all year, and then at the end of the year, you're given, or you're forced to sit in class, but you know that the answers are in the back of the book, and you really don't have to learn the stuff. You just got to sit there. Does that make sense? No. Okay. So but your greater soul is like the teacher. It already knows what you came here to learn. It already knows. It knows. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up here, family. I hope you guys got something out of that. In my next video, that's a part of this, leading up to me dropping the twin flame video, I'm gonna talk about the purpose of reincarnation. All right, or not purpose of reincarnation, but and I don't have my notes in front of me. But the next video, that's what it was. It was why you probably don't believe in reincarnation. I'm gonna do a video talking about why you probably don't believe in reincarnation. And it has everything to do with those entities that I talked about earlier on. The church establishment and the education system. What if I told you that the ancients they understood the concept of reincarnation. They understood the concept that you die and come back. What if I told you that the Messiah, the man y'all call Jesus Christ sometimes, I know that wasn't his original name, but I'll play along. What if I told you he understood that you die and come back? And that was part of his mission here, was to show you that. What if I told you that? Did a video to breaking that down. I'll put that in the links too. I got a lot of videos I'm going to put in the links here. I want you guys to just watch at your leisure, okay? Wizard of Oz, perfect. The Wizard of Oz video I did, perfect description of the journey of the soul. Perfect depiction, I should say, of the journey of the soul, all right? What are spirit guides and why should we listen to them? Why should we follow their advice? That's another one. Your oversoul. Your oversoul already knows what's going on. Sometimes when you hear something, something told me to do such and such, we always give God the credit for that, and that's fine. That is fine, because God deserves the credit for everything. He's created all things. He ultimately is responsible for all things. But sometimes that's not necessarily his voice. Sometimes that's the voice of your oversoul. Your oversoul knows what the mission is. It's here to help guide you. It's not that it's here to help guide you. It's the greater part of your soul. This is only a part. This is only a part. This is the part that came to grow. You need that tire fixed, you got to send that tire off. Consider this part of your soul as an arm. You need that arm to get stronger, send it off. It's someplace where it can train and come back stronger, so that it benefits the entirety of the soul, the whole soul. We come here to grow. We come here to have experiences. Hey, man, one of my boys went to Santorini, Greece, man. This is what he did. Oh, word, man, I've never been to Santorini, Greece. Man, I want to go. So I go to Santorini, Greece, based on what somebody else told me. You think it doesn't work that way in the soul level, in the soul realm, the realm of souls? Hey, man, this is an experience I had in a lifetime. Oh, man, I don't know what that feels like. Let me go. What? Westworld. Westworld's another example. Y'all can watch that HBO series, Westworld. That kind of is a microcosm of this soul energy and the purpose of the soul and the soul's journey and just the soul's existence. You want to experience something? Your soul wants to experience, you want to experience something at the soul level that you have not experienced? You incarnate so that you can have that experience. What if there's a soul that is only ever known being wealthy in every lifetime, and that soul wanted to know that soul has a friend in the realm of souls that has experienced being poor or being in impoverished conditions? How would that soul that's only ever known wealthy existences know what that's like unless they choose to incarnate and have an experience as a poor person? This is how these things work. All right. I want to hear from you guys. Drop your comments in the comment box. Again, I told you I'm an award-winning author. 2 award-winning books, From Fear to Faith, The Survivor Story, will teach you in very vivid detail how having the proper mindset can help you to achieve what is considered to be impossible. It can help you to overcome the greatest or the worst of circumstances, I should say, regardless of what they are. My situation was medical, but the steps I teach you in that book can be applied in any situation. Health, relationships, career, whatever. You got to start with a plan. Check that book out. It's going to grab your attention and hold it from the opening page to the final page. All right? A lot of people thought that was a novel. They did not know that that was my life. They were like, wow, that really happened. It's one of those books. You got to own a copy. You have to own a copy. You order it from my website, I will autograph it for you. And last but not least, Stuck in an Elevator, a tale of passion and self-discovery that takes place high above the Los Angeles skyline, with the emphasis being on self-discovery. Hey, that's pretty much the theme of this video today. Self-discovery. Know yourself. How can you know yourself unless you learn yourself, all right? That's why I'm so big on astrology. People say, oh, astrology is dark magic, it's the devil. Okay. So you're saying that the devil made the sun, moon, and stars then? Everything in life is about intent. It's about intent. What do you intend to do? This is a bottle of water, okay? It's metal. It's a metal bottle of water. All right, it has water in it. I can take that bottle, take the top off, turn it up, get me a swig with the intent of hydrating my body. Or I can take this circle part right here and put my finger around it and take it and it's a water bottle. Is the water bottle evil or is it the intent? That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying. So I know that's a graphic example. I would never take this in unless I was threatened in some way, shape, or form. But anyway, fam, listen, I'm going to end this video like I do all of them. Tell somebody you love them and mean it. How do you mean it? You have to show it. Love is an action word. It's a verb. Yes, love is a noun. It's a state of being. But when we focus on the verb, the noun always takes care of itself. When you show love, you'll have love. When you show love, you'll be love. Be the love that you want to have in your life. Be it. Show it to somebody else. All right? I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have not done so already and you want to, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And trust me, if the topic of twin flames interests you and is interesting a lot of people right now, and I've known about this for a couple of years now, and I've never wanted to do a video until the Spirit of the Most High said, Matt, it's time for you to do a video on twin flames. So now I'm going to be dropping a video on twin flames. And if you're not subscribed and you don't have the notification bell turned on, you won't know when I upload that video, baby. Yo, peace, y'all. I love y'all guys.